Peter Quill and Kitty Pryde have sneaked into a Badoon prison planet. Peter is discouraged by recent events. He has lost an entire planet and all of his friends, losing Kitty as well. The former X-Men is annoyed at this, as they could have talked about this many times before now, when they weren't in the middle of a great deal of danger. But Star-Lord is having trouble moving on. So Kitty sits with him and tries to get him out of his bad mood, asking what he thinks of her new outfit. Quill doesn't want to answer this, saying it is a trap, and he will get in trouble no matter what he says. But she goads him and he admits it's just awful. Kitty is an amazing woman, a teacher, a scholar, a warrior. She is making the galaxy a better place. But she cannot dress herself to save her life. Pryde is hurt at this, and tries to argue that Peter doesn't dress much better. But Quill brushes this off, saying he looks great. And Kitty sadly admits that even though she's been a superhero since she was 13, she just can't put an outfit together. And it is maddening. But there's no time for this. Peter may have made mistakes, but not everything is his fault. And right now, they have a mission. It's time to get back to basics. His basics. A space pirate galactic guardian that answers to nobody but his own conscience. They make their way through a series of guards before they come across one massive Badoon warrior and too many other guards to fight off. Peter wants to run. It doesn't work out. Star-Lord later wakes up dazed but safe, as Kitty was able to use her powers to eke out and escape. They are still being pursued by the guards, however, they are able to escape through a hole in the prison's massive walls. On the other side of the crevice, they see the rest of the prison. Looking around, Kitty goes quiet for a moment, before asking for one of Peter's guns. Quill is worried about the change in his girlfriend's demeanor, and asks what she is planning. She replies she is going to shut this all down. Peter thinks this is crazy, she can't do this alone, and besides, this is a prison planet. They knew what they were getting into when they came here. Kitty corrects him though. She recognizes what this place really is. This is a concentration camp. She tells Peter to go find what they came here for. She'll provide a distraction. One of Badoon's vehicles strikes out at Kitty. Too bad they can't hit her. Impressed, Quill takes off. While Kitty continues an onslaught against the Badoon forces, Quill tells the prisoners to flee to the airfield and escape. The aliens are grateful, and Peter asks where he can find the high-risk political prisoners. Suddenly, the Badoon warrior knocks him down. Kitty sees this, but is too far away to help. Though dazed, Peter sees he is approached by a group of monstrous aliens, and he hears a voice.
Peter Quill, we find you guilty for crimes against the Badoon. You are now sentenced to death.
Hello and welcome to Comic Island. My name is Arden, and this is my recap and review of Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. So I hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm starting new coverage for the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I've been wanting to talk about these guys for some time. I've been a huge fan of this team for years, ever since their first big run with Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. After the movie made the Guardians household names, I've been keeping an eye on this series, looking for a decent jumping on point that coincided with my production schedule. And it's finally happened, so I'm pretty excited to be doing this. The Guardians are a fun team, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this story goes. For those not up to date, Brian Michael Bendis has been writing for Guardians ever since Marvel .1 following the Avengers vs. X-Men event, and he's been doing some interesting stuff. The Guardians have been experiencing a revolving roster of sorts, with the core members we all know being paired with characters like Iron Man, Angela, and Captain Marvel, all of whom have since left the team. Recently, the roster now includes the likes of Kitty Pryde, Agent Venom, and The Thing, along with the usual suspects. It should be fun to talk about these characters, and I hope you're all excited as I am. Now, this issue didn't offer a lot on its own, as most of Guardians of the Galaxy 6 covers an extended conversation between Kitty Pryde and Star-Lord. That's okay, because it served us well to get us acquainted with the current story and used to the state of affairs. I also think that Valerio Schiti did a really great job with the artwork. He nicely conveyed the action of this story, but I think his real strength comes from facial expressions. They added a lot of context to the characters' moods and mannerisms, while also doing well to convey the moments of drama. I really felt Kitty's guttural reaction to the prison camp, and it was cool to see her attack the entire facility with a great deal of success. In the end, yeah, this was a pretty awesome comic. I recommend you check it out for yourself. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading comics.